Let's see if we get ourselves. What's up, everybody? Charlie checking in. Does this look a little bit cloudy to you? See if we can do something now. Ooh, it does look better. All right. Anyways, man, kind of sounded like Pillsbury right there. Junior, the first one in the house, and I didn't even tweet it out or put it on Facebook. Junior, I love you, brother. How are you doing this wonderful, beautiful Friday night, bro? I'm doing well. Thank you for asking. I'm super. Thanks for asking. All right, where's my channel at? Okay, guys. Adam Ritter in the house. Phil, Zach Height, Taylor Dunn, James Hoddick. Oh, hold on. Let me that almost sounded like Cypress Hill or something in the background. I was hearing myself. That was weird. That was kind of like Inception. Hold on, guys. Bear with me a moment. I got to put this on Twitter. Join! And Facebook. Follow me on Facebook. I don't know what to say. There's my profile picture on Facebook. Me and Erica hugging it out right there at the dam. Glendale Mill. And gotta share it to Twitter. Shitter. Join. Wait. Okay, good. I'm like, hopefully that wasn't like a reply to somebody. All right, yo, what is going on, everyone? Charlie checking in, coming at you live this Friday night. Been a while since I've gone live, so I figured I'd join. I see some blue wrenches in here. Miss Sharon Proctor, shout out to the Wolfpack. Much love to you guys right there, and my homeboy, boom, Vito in the house, and Chrissy. That is awesome. Thank you so much, guys, for joining. Miss Cotty Wample, Miss Cootie Wample in the house. I don't know if we're going to be meeting up with her tomorrow or not, but I think we can have ourselves a little adventure lined up. We'll talk more about that here soon. Oh, guys, I'm sitting there. I had to drink myself an energy drink to go live tonight, man. I was so tired, man. I'm killing myself for you guys. So I'm also really gassy for you guys too. So if you hear these burps is love. And burps is love for you guys, man. Kevin, what's up, Kevin? Much love to you. Thank you. He was the first wrench in the house. Call me Corey. All right, Corey. Much love to you, Corey. Brenda Pika. Brenda, how are you doing tonight, sweetheart? Kenneth G. Bobo. What up, Bobo? That's my homie right there. Showed me King Von. He's an awesome dude. I love him. Kara in the house. Is this Kara from Facebook? The one that just got her GED? That's so awesome if it is, man. Congratulations. Got to get JC his GED here soon, you know. I'm not trying to call him out or nothing, but I saw your post on Facebook, and then I was like, oh, yeah. You can do that online? Can you do that online? So I went ahead and I looked online for him real quick. Not trying to push him, but, you know, definitely a little nudge in the right direction might help. You know what I mean? Andrew Diggs in the house. Says, holy hell, he was about to go to bed, man. Not yet. We can go to bed. I ain't got too much to say right now, man, tonight. I'm just kind of hanging out, chilling. And, yeah, you know, I'm just, hanging out, man. We need to get together and do something, man. Ron RMC, Resident Dark Carl, Tech Everything, Resident Dark Clary. Sorry about that. Reliable noob. Okay. Ryan Jones. Okay. Antonio Myers. I missed the super chat. Thank you so much for that. Antonio Myers says, I used to believe the lies about you. Oh, shit. Jumping right into that, man. Says, I used to believe the lies about you. I'm sorry. It's all right, man. You know, don't worry about it. You know, yesterday, maybe I got a little angry, you know, just between work and everything and waking up and then seeing all like so many comments and messages from people, you know, that are saying, Charlie, you're doing good. I'm proud of you, you know, or I always knew, or this, that, and the third, you know what I mean? But, you know, overall, I'm happy about it. But yesterday morning, I woke up and kind of irked me and shit, you know. And I was like, man, why? Why did they believe it? You know, you know, I kind of stepped back a little bit from my own reconciliation a little bit, you know. But man, I understand, bro. You know how it is with social media and shit, you know, and information that can be twisted and turned, and also whenever you're dealing with people, whenever the issues involve somebody that you guys care so much about, you know what I mean? Grandpa was like a grandpa to all y'all. You know what I mean? Many of you guys grew up, watching grandpa and the family and stuff like that. So it kind of affected you on like a personal level as well. You took it personally, and y'all are like, "Fuck you, Charlie," and I understand, bro. I mean, it's all right. Like I said, don't worry about it. The only way to actually kind of move forward, and any form of repair or even regrowth, just for your own growth, you've got to let a lot of shit go, man. Find that reconciliation and move on. You know what I mean? And that's what I've been doing. That's what I've been in the process of doing. The past few years since I've been with Erica, and now especially that I'm 9 months in, sober, I've really been processing it and dealing with it, in a more realistic way, and not having the fallbacks and not having the alcohol and stuff really cloud my mind, you know what I mean, and ultimately cause me to believe things that aren't for real, or following my emotions too closely, I should say, is more like it, but yeah, thank you so much, man. I appreciate that. And like I say, just forget the shit and move on. I'm all about growth and that next step forward, and I'm just so happy, man. You know what I mean, that so many people have come back and just been like, yes, Charlie's back. Like I whether you're saying I didn't believe the lies, or whether you're saying I knew you can do it, or whether you're saying I hope that you are. You know what I mean? Whatever, dude. It doesn't matter, because ultimately, you guys are all rooting for me. You're all, you know, you all are hopeful and positive. You know what I mean? It doesn't matter where it comes from. It's there. And I've got to be thankful for that. Dr. Pepper says, "Happy stimulus weekend." Woo, guys! I swear to God, I'm like Biggie Smalls right now. What's that disease that Biggie Smalls has, bro? My eyes. Biggie Smalls' eyes funny. It's called strabismus, man. The stimulus check then caused strabismus, bro. I got one eye looking at you, and the other one's on my phone, constantly pulling up this Wood Forest statement, bro. Apparently, the stimulus checks have already been hitting. Taylor Dunn, thank you so very much, brother. Says, well done, Charlie. Proud of you, bro. You need a mod. I don't need any mods at the moment, man. I'm sorry about that. I appreciate that. As you understand, over these past few years, I've really had to kind of keep my circle close, and kind of check myself when it comes to who I let in my circles and stuff, because so many people are after me. Guest Mob was all on my ass for how many years, and this fucker, he was he was throwing anybody a bone, you know what I mean, that would rat on Charlie and turn on Charlie and stuff, And so, I'm kind of really kind of stuck in that mindset at the moment. No cash yet. No cash yet. I appreciate that, but okay, I said I appreciate that. Kara says it's wise to keep your man. You got to keep that tight butthole. Got to have a tight butthole. You know what I'm saying? You got to keep that circle tight. You know what I mean? And unfortunately, that's what it is. Whenever I first got into moved in with the family, and perhaps I should have been stressed upon a little more, as to what the ways, the inner workings of YouTube. But you all love me so much, man, because I was so relatable and so approachable, That was kind of my downfall, bro. I was always like, yeah, man, come on, man, reach out to me, send me a message, bro, and we'll be cool. We'll talk and shit. And I would try to respond to everybody, that sent me these messages and stuff, and it turned out to kind of bite me in the ass. People were taking messages that we had and stuff, and like, well, can we use this? And we used to be friends, and I don't know. It's sad. The internet is crazy, is it not? YouTube is crazy, is it not? Even the biggest, man. You're hearing all this shit, all this drama shit with David Dobrik and Jeffree Star, and the Jake Pauls and stuff. People coming out and Speaking up, who is the vlog gang? Little kid, little guy from vlog gang, Big Mike, just egos and I hate to say it, clout chasers, but it's really just, attention seekers. That's probably the dictionary, the Webster's version, is attention seekers, quite honestly, and I've had my share of them, and that's one thing why I love about Erica. You know what I mean? Like, me and Erica, we've been together 3 years now. We don't get along, you know what I mean, all the time. There's instances where we argue and stuff, and she knows a lot about me. You know what I mean? She's watched me slip, and she's picked me back up numerous times. We've been together 3 years, and I've only been sober 9 months. Well, for a 9 month extended period, and so she would struggle with me. I wasn't just, struggling with that alcoholism. She was struggling with it as well, and she actually, she stuck by me. She didn't turn on me. She didn't flip for the attention. You didn't see her snuggled up and like, guest mob live, 20 minutes, Erica tells all, it just didn't happen, and that's something that I, hold on to, that's something that, proves her trustworthiness, and yeah, that's why I love her. Shintigra says, "Hey man, I'm proud of you being sober. You're a cool white boy. I respect you, man. I hope all the good things come your way. P.S. Grow that beard. I know, right? I shaved it up a little bit the other day, and it just seemed like a little too much, and I'm going gray in it, and yada yada. And yeah, I feel you, man. I've been gaining a lot of weight, man. This pandemic body, man. This pandemic weight's got to come off, bro. Maybe my face will thin up a little bit, and my beard will also grow out and hide that a little bit. But yeah, man, you're right, man. Dad would always tell me, Charlie. I talk. That's my dad voice. Like, Charlie, you're the coolest, nicest person in the world when you're sober. And he would constantly tell me that shit. When you're drinking, don't nobody want to be around you. And I knew he was right. And he would tell me, you got anger problems, boy. And that would make me angry. I would be like, I ain't got anger problems, and I mean, I guess I do, And the last thing I need is alcohol, or any other sort of drug, you know what I mean? That's a little bud, whatever. But and no other pills or alcohol or any shit like that, to cloud my mind or judgment and think differently. I don't need that shit. Phil, thank you so much, brother. Says a child is taught negativity growing up. A child isn't naturally birthed negative. I was him, and I hope JC knows it does get better. Nothing was his fault. Yeah, JC, he knows nothing. Well, I mean, we'll see. And Liberty Hercules, thank you so much. Thank you guys. I appreciate it. Everybody go check out Liberty Hercules. See what they're doing right now. Everybody has their issues, that they have to work out, with their childhood, whether they're 12, 20, 38. Here I am, 38 years old, and I'm still dealing with Liberty and Hercules. There we go. And I'm still dealing, with shit from my past. We all do, and JC, unfortunately, is no exception to that. He's got, a rough childhood, just like me, and unfortunately, a little too closely to my childhood, and decisions that he has made, you know what I mean? Thankfully, here's Liberty Hercules. Everybody go check him out right here. Boom. Look at this beautiful couple. Let me get my ugly mug out the way. Check out this beautiful couple right here, man. 204 subscribers. Let's try to double that. Let's go ahead and get them. Let's go ahead and make them 402, man. They're awesome, man. They tacos, gyros. Is it gyros or heroes or gyros? Pennywise playing in the dark. All kinds of videos, man, that go back 11 months ago. 11 months ago. Yeah. Anyways, you guys are always here, and I love you guys for supporting me. And I would like to return that favor as much as I can, guys. while I have the opportunity, you know what I mean, I don't always have like the light on me. I always don't have 180, 179 people watching, you know. So I really appreciate that, and I love to be able to pass that along. You know what I mean? And it's awesome, bro. It really feels like, Oranga, thank you so much. It really feels like, you know what I mean? Like me doing good really helps out others, bro. And that, dude, that touches me, man. Like I feel like, you know, me doing good can help JC do good and get his shit together, you know. Then I like to do that, you know. And if everybody watching, you know, is watching because of that, you know what I mean? And it trickles off to my friends, that you guys meeting other people on YouTube and stuff and having gaining supporters and followers. That's the freaking bonus, bro. That really, I love that. I hope you guys the best, man. Silver Surfer, bro, says tell Erica to give me the mankind pants. Yeah, you can't have the mankind pants. I tell you, I'm gonna put them things on one day, and I'm gonna take a picture for you, bro, and you ain't even gonna know it. When I'm gonna wait about 6 months, bro, and then we probably won't see Oranga no more. Coming back here, Oranga, bro. You know that picture? I hope you didn't do anything with it. Christian Galka, thank you so much. Says it's never about how you start; it's how you finish. You know, and the older you get, the more you think about that finish, man. Here I am now, you know, like, damn it, 401k. You know, I'm not going to be able to afford, or I'm not going to be able to get disability or Social Security until I'm freaking like 72, probably. You know what I mean? So, like, you know, here I am, you know, and not just that, also just thinking about where I'll be, you know, like, do I want to be alive, you know? Um, do I want to be alive at damn 65? You know, is life gonna be hard on me? All that crap, you know. And yeah, I done lost my train of thought on that one, bro. Like, you know, I lost, you done kind of flung me, man. Cause like, yeah, yeah, you know, it's all, yeah, how you finish. There we go. And yeah, but you know what I mean? I really am, you know, thankful and blessed for all the shit, you know what I'm saying? My ups and my downs publicly, you know, all the shit that I've been through, because it just makes me, it's made me stronger, you know what I mean? And you have all watched me go through it. You know, you've sat back and you've been like, hell yeah, Charlie. You know how I started out? You were like, hell yeah, Charlie, 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 you know? And the more I would fuck up, the more you'd be like, damn, you know, got me a bruise right there. Sorry. You'd be like, damn, Charlie, fucking up, bro. You know, and like Dad would say, man, you know, one all shit will wipe out 10,000 attaboys, you know. And I never really agreed with that exchange rate with him. You know what I mean? That's just something that he predetermined and thought it was fair. I always figured it would keep him, it would keep him, in the advantage, but yeah, every time you fuck up, you go back just a little more, and but you have seen it, man. Now you see here. I'm sorry, I'm getting ahead of myself. You see me here now. I am drinking these Rip-Its. I should not be doing this neither, man. This is just horrible in caffeine and sugar, and is doing my body no good. I cannot lose any weight drinking this shit. I think there's some sort of addiction thing to that too, or maybe it's just my addictive mentality. You know. Rispergu, what is up? That is a constant name right there. I love seeing. It says, careful, Mr. Charlie. They use your pick in a clickbait video. Well, all right, so check it out. So I was like, technically, and then I do this is funny because like technically Charlie did come back. Like, I was thinking about it, I was like, okay, let's see here. So like, yeah, so technically I did come back. Says Charlie came back. I guess, I did. Now I didn't come back to his house, but I was talking with Erica. Like she doesn't know me like that neither. But there are times, where I will kind of elude to something, like that when it's kind of like Charlie's back, but he didn't come to my house. So that however that is, but I'm thankful whatever that he did, you know what I mean? Because, it's shown you all, you know what I mean, that I've got my shit together, that a lot of shit that everybody was, talking was just false, like, I mean, even Michael, he himself, just a month ago was like, Charlie's still drinking, you know. I think maybe he thought that I perhaps was, and even maybe still thought I was while I was sending JC here. I hope not, because normally, you wouldn't do that. You're not going to just send somebody to go live with somebody else who has problems and can't take care of themselves. You can't take care of yourself. You can't take care of somebody else. So I don't think that was the case. I think that maybe that there was a history thing there that that they just that they've seen me go through it up and down, and that's the battle of a substance abuser. As many of you probably can attest to, bro. Whether you yourself or a family member, somebody that you love, that you watch them go through. Um, I think. I think maybe hopefully that if we can take things back. Miss Baker in the house. I see them flowers. Mrs. Baker, Joby's wife, right there. Shout out to Mrs. Baker and Joby. Mr. Baker, how's he doing tonight? But yeah, I'm thinking like hopefully that if we had gone back, maybe we would have like handle things perhaps a little differently, maybe, behind the scenes, perhaps a little more, because I was dealing with some very real issues, there was a lot of very unreal accusations and shit that were thrown my way, and that's unfortunate because there's things that have been said and done, that we're just gonna have to ignore. Just got to ignore, move past, and that I'm willing to move past. You know what I mean? Because I've said things myself. We all do, and this is just a weird, awkward position and situation that we're all in right now because for so long everybody was just told to hate Charlie. You know what I mean? And that Charlie wasn't doing well. That that I just was incapable of that change. That it was going to take to actually redirect my life. And man, for a little minute there, I thought that I couldn't do it myself. You know what I mean? Like a couple of times waking up and being like, oh yeah, I didn't drink last night. I was just super emotional, and everybody that knew me knew that was just bullshit. You know what I mean? Like, five, 6, 10 posts an hour, cussing this person out, rock lyric this, you know what I mean? A lot of music shit. I mean, and I wasn't fooling anybody but myself, and I wasn't helping myself by fooling myself at all. You know what I'm saying, guys? And Liberty and Hercules says we want to send something to you in your PO box. Did you see that we wrote you our email address? I didn't see that. We don't have a PO box though. We're just we just use our regular address. I know it's dangerous, but our address has been thrown out there, for years. It's been out there since I first got here. So, plus we were so poor, man, we just couldn't afford a damn PO box. So we were just like, all right, just send it to the house. And now, like it's already out. We're so we just tell people just to send it to the house. To the this I'll send it right here, 1671. What's happening here? 1671. Okay, it's not working. There we go. 1671. Oh, is the computer not plugged in? Looks like it. What's going on over there? Somebody. Damn it! I got my drink in my hand. On the way, North Lafayette. Shelby NC. There we go. All right, cool. There you go. You just send it to that address right there, and I'll do a live unboxing, and yeah, definitely give you guys some more shout outs and hopefully some more traffic, as it were. Definitely. Miss Baker says you aren't joking. You really couldn't afford a PO box. Well, I mean the PO box is like $40 a month, $45 a month, or something like that. And oh my goodness, man! Like I remember that at one point when I first got with Erica, my first job, I was actually building pretty much bathroom sinks. They would put they would build the cabinet frame, and then they would put the drawers in them with the rollers and shit. And then my job was to grab, swear to God, my job was to grab the porcelain sink top, lay it up like 2 feet above my head onto the top of this cabinet that they just built, and then slide it down for the box. That was my job all day. Pick up porcelain tops, bloop, bloop, and I hated it. I got paid $10 an hour to do it, and I worked 50 minutes away, almost 55 minutes away, and man, we couldn't make it, man. Like I wasn't getting home until like 5 o'clock. Erica was used to getting to work at like 3:30 or something like that, so she was missing hours and missing shifts and stuff. So it was double whammy there, bro. And man, I got to tell you, man, the trolls actually found out where I worked on that one. I don't know how the hell it happened. I think maybe because I had vlogged myself at work or something in the parking lot, but still, I don't know. I think maybe like there's an IP stamp on each video clip or something that somehow you can find whenever you're. I don't know. I saw something like that, but either way, regardless, they had found out where I worked, started calling up my job, Charlie, 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 Charlie. And a couple of times I actually got called into the office and they were like, look, you're going to have to tell them to stop calling. And I'm like, how the fuck? You think that's really going to work? Like shit, damn, man, and so they let me go. You know what I mean? And I was like I found me another job, man, and it was closer in. So like the trolls actually did me a favor getting me fired from this place because, man, we could not afford. Oh my God, we could not afford a PO box. And still moving on, man. $10 an hour jobs is just, oh my God, bro. We weren't getting anywhere, man. And no insurance, none of that, none of that good stuff. 401, and yeah, really just felt like I wasn't doing anything. We were just hoping to start somewhere. And I don't know, man. It feels a lot differently today, man. I'm so super happy with where things are in life, and it encourages me to keep working, man. Stay strong, stay sober, um, stay working. And yeah, I would say Miss Baker says they tried to do that to Erica too. I mean, yes, bro. This last job that I was at, me and Erica both worked at, and they had us both temporary employees the whole time that we were there. We were there almost 2 years, and we were probably the best two workers that they had. You know what I mean? Or I feel, yeah, man. Like, oh my God, sitting around watching these other people sit around, slack off, do nothing, bro. And then check it out, like once a month there was the employee of the month, and we're sitting there watching these fucking losers that don't do shit except scratch their asses and cough. You know what I mean? And complain about how bad they got it. You know what I mean? And they're getting employees of the month and employees of the quarter and shit, and they're getting bonuses and shit. And we're over here like, what the fuck? I work circles around this jerk. You know what I mean? And just really had me feeling some type of way. You know what I mean? And I hated working there. I really did, man. And I didn't. I don't know. Up until the very I guess you know how it is. You trick yourself. You know what I mean? You're like, it's a good job. It's a good job. And it's actually shite. Yeah. Don Vito says it's always like that. Yeah, man. Like, I know I'm not alone here. Who is that? I saw somebody says, do you have Cash App? William Horsley. I think I got Cash App. What's my Cash App? Suck that. So got Cash App. Erica Charlie 82. Erica Charlie 82. I guess I can't show it, but money $ Erica Charlie 82. All one word. Yep, he says it right there. Let me see here. Am I allowed to share this out? Am I allowed to share out my Cash App? Is that cool? I'm not getting trolled right now, am I? Send me that. Like, I know that like you're not allowed to share PayPal's, I think. Okay, Chris, what's up, brother? That'd be cool too, man, because damn, I we're a little bit low this weekend, man. You know, we had to pay for our freaking vacation spot on Edisto. Going to Edisto Beach for Easter weekend. Got JC with us. Gonna take mom with us. Got ourselves a cashing in on a personal day for Thursday. So we're gonna have Thursday, Friday, Saturday, and a little bit of Sunday. You know, but it costs us $450. Whack. And now Erica wants to rent our Hunting Island spot again. Tan May, thank you so much, sir. Says he's gonna send something. All right, well there it is, right here, right there. That'd be cool, man. Because what I was gonna do is I was gonna get a skateboard tomorrow, bro. Like we're actually going to like the abandoned Olympic sized swimming pool again. You know, not so exciting. You know, I've been trying to show some before and after shots. But it's not that far. You know, our tire situation, we got to get new tires and stuff. So we're trying not to drive too far. Next weekend, we'll be taking care of that. But it's actually an Olympic sized swimming pool, and I was going to take me a skateboard in there and try to do some Lords of Dogtown crap. But my friend Billy, shout out to Billy P in the house. Much love to you. Well, he's not in the house, but he had a skateboard at his house, and that sucker is, he said toast. So, oh, stimulus checks already being sent? Question mark. That's pretty cool. But anyway, yeah. So yeah, that's that, man. If you want to send me something there, that'd be much appreciated. Yeah, I wouldn't. Go buy me a skateboard. I'd go buy a skateboard with it. I shouldn't. Erica's birthday is coming up, man. In like 2 more weeks. Erica's birthday is coming up. And she wants to check out Ancestry, Mrs. Baker. She wants to get the full package. She wants to know exactly who, when, and where at what time. You know what I mean? And yeah, so that's going to be kind of probably beneficial for you all as well. Risperger says Biden bucks? Question mark. Yeah, Papa Joe, Daddy Joe is sprinkling that money. He's like, I want to tell you, I'm giving it to you. Except they're saying right now that if you owe any kind of like debts, personal debts or whatever, that they can garnish that or whatever. But on a federal level, but they're trying to block it statewide. I've been following that shit like crazy because I mean, you know, if it's free money, give it to me. I mean, I don't care where they're getting it from. I feel screwed already. You know what I'm saying? In the fact that we're paying for our children's, or we're paying for we're paying for our children's Social Security. What they say that Social Security, they dipped out of it and spent it all back in the 50s or 60s or something. So we're behind. We're taking care of the next generation or some shit like that. I feel robbed already. Any little bit comes my way is good. Gracie and the Divine Rap says, where is JC? JC is out playing wrestling. Yep. I'm not going to bring JC in on live streams, you know what I mean, to show his face, to parade him around, to talk about his shit, you know what I mean, because that's, you know, that's not what it's about. You know, that's not what I'm bringing him here was for. You know, I didn't bring him here to do that. You know, he'll be in videos with me and stuff because just the way I vlog and stuff, guys, you know, and I already got permission from Jennifer, you know, and Michael and stuff that, you know, because the way I vlog, you know, I just, if you're with me, you're going to be in it, you know, and yeah, you know, as long as I don't got him on there, you know, talking about his problems or what happened with the family and stuff like that, because that's not going to help anybody. You know what I mean? And it would be very easy for me to just go ahead and be like, yeah, you know, I'm bringing up JC and this, that, and the third. This proves this, that, and JC say this and stuff, you know, or whatever. But yeah, you know, that's not what I stepped up to the plate for. You know what I mean? I stepped up to help. JC, man. You know what I mean? I remember damn his first birthday, bro. I had to act nice. I had to get knocked around in the head a couple of times in prison just just so I can get out in time for JC's birthday. Because I didn't have but a couple weeks left of good time, and I could have just coasted it out, you know what I mean? But I didn't, you know what I mean? And I remember his first birthday and he got that little drum set, you know what I mean, that he couldn't even sit on, man, without falling over backward or whatever. Papa wanted him to have a drum set, though. Papa wanted him to bang, make some noise. Papa always had wanted that kind of shit for JC. Go out and make some noise. I remember Papa one time, he bought JC a clown. I remember he was a boxing clown, you know what I mean? The ones that you hit and it falls down and it comes back up, and all he wanted to do was watch JC beat the hell out of that clown, bro. And JC, bro, as soon as he got it fixed up, bro, JC was all over that thing, bro. And Papa, man, like I never seen him more happier, bro. He wanted JC to be a little badass until he didn't want JC to be a little badass. It's almost like that dog, you rough around the puppy dog until, and it's all cute, but then they get older and you're like, all right, stop, Kind of like that. I remember one year Dad got JC a sword. Not a real sword, but it was a big fake plastic sword that swing, swing. It made the noises, and it was a hard plastic too, bro. And had the little speaker down in the hilt, you know what I mean? And you press it, and I am whoever the fuck it was, and swing, swing. And I remember we had this on video. I wish that they still had this somewhere, but we were recording, and I remember we had just got the batteries in and it started swinging and swinging and JC's eyes lit up, and then Papa kind of showed him how to use it and then handed him the sword. And we were filming. I don't remember who the fuck, I guess obviously it was probably Michael. And then JC looks at it, he's like, hey, and then looks right at the camera. And dude, he swings and he hits Papa right in the damn head. And then just the camera just tumbled up. And then that was it. That was like the clip or whatever, but yeah, like I remember JC, you know what I mean? And I always will remember him and look out for him, and remember those, like his good times are still to come. Like I think about myself, guys, like how many of y'all sit back and you pine over the past, you know what I mean? And you're like, damn, I wish I was 13 again. I wish I can go to the skating rink again, or man, that, back when, weed had us all laughing and stuff, or, back when I first watched, this or that, first heard that song, and that stuff's all sad and it's all nostalgic and all, and very whimsical, you know what I mean? But, teenage years were also a bitch, you know what I'm saying? Like way less confidence than I have now. I was a very insecure kid, lost, trying to appease everybody, not knowing who I was, not allowed to do this, that, and the third. You know what I mean? I gotta say, man, that I'm enjoying my adulthood way much more now, and way much more sober too, guys. Like, man, like I've said it before, bro. If I had known how much life would change, for the positive, and in a positive direction, just by giving up alcohol, just alcohol, because I never really had a problem, with other drugs, but, don't, don't anyway, otherwise, you're just gonna, you will fall to that shit, it happens every time. But yeah, I don't know, man, I would have gave it up a long time ago, I really would have. Just say no, man. Like really, bro. And you know what, I don't know. I have many friends that drink, at work. They're like, man, can't wait to get off and go have me a cold one. You know what I mean? And these guys are responsible adults. You know what I mean? That come to work every day, that work their ass off, that work their muscles, and work their bodies and their minds. You know what I mean? And and they like to drink. And there's nothing wrong with that. If if you can handle yourself, you know what I mean? And it doesn't negatively affect others. You know what I mean? Give a damn what happens to yourself. I've always been that type, screw what happens to me as long as it doesn't negatively affect those around me, And it does for me. You know, I'll just have everybody around me just watching and crying, man. Like, damn it, Charlie. You know, the fuck. You know, and it's just, man, you know, it's, yeah, you know, after a while, like I said, it gets old. You know what I mean? That's like, you know, that's like I said, you know, perhaps Michael thought I was still drinking a month ago or however, you know, and people still believe that Charlie was using and shit because damn, because that's been my track record. You know what I mean? Like, how do they say a leopard doesn't change its spots or whatever, you know? And I mean, that's true in a lot of ways, guys. You know, Mark McCartney, thank you so much. Says, hey Charlie, how is it going, mate? It goes, bro. Thank you so very much, man. It goes day by day. You know, like I say, you know, to people say Charlie will do it again, you know, and I tell you what, Charlie very well can do it again. You know what I mean? Because I have that, you know, that addictive tendency, bro. It's there. You know what I mean? Like I'm not sitting here actively talking myself away from a drink, you know, and counting down the hours and biting my fingers and shit like that, you know. But I mean, it's there, you know, like I very well could, you know, something trigger me and boom, I drink again, you know. Tan May says my mom won't let me send anything overseas. It's all right, bro. Don't worry about it, Tan May. You just, bro. Much love. Give me a Wolfpack kiss right there, Tan May. Mwah. You ain't got to give me nothing, bro, but yourself, man. You have been like a steadfast, strong warrior and supporter, you know, vocally, you know, for me for a long time, bro. You know, at a time when people couldn't step up and speak out for me, you know what I mean? Because the numbers were just against them. You know what I mean? Nobody could really step forward and, you know, acknowledge me for my accomplishments openly, you know what I mean? Because they could be subject to attack, you know, by the trolls, by the slob mob, you know. And I try to stay positive and all that shit, you know what I mean? But like I'll never give Isaac and his trolls a fucking pass, you know what I mean? You know, not necessarily for what they've done to me, you know what I mean? Because that, you know, whatever. That's bad enough, but whatever. I can get over it, you know. But they constantly are a negative a negative source, you know, a negative just force, I guess, on the internet in people's lives, you know, on a daily basis. You know, they go after so many different people, you know, and claim, you know, social justice. You know, in the name of social justice, you know what I mean? We're gonna go snub out these wrongdoers and shit, and it's really just them fucking bullying, you know, whoever the fuck they want, you know, and just make up some bullshit. And it's always women and it's always children. You know, people are losing their freaking jobs. You know what I mean? People are getting scared and shutting down their YouTube channels and hiding their children's Facebooks. My daughter's Facebook has been hidden for the last couple of years, ever since he fucking doxed my daughter. You know what I mean? Doxed my own daughter and my ex-girlfriend or my baby mama. You know, that type of shit. You just, you know, you are just a shitty ass person, and I want nothing to do with you, and I will let the world know that. Antonio Myers, thank you so much. Says, I think Isaac might be able to apply for the show My 600-Pound Life. You might be overqualified. Maybe if they come out with the 750 show, perhaps, or something. Rest assured, he's on Social Security. He's not making no 10 grand a fucking month, and he's already proven that by bragging about getting a stimulus check, which he would not have been eligible for had he made 10 grand. Oh my God, you know you guys have seen this fucker lie time and time again and make excuse after fucking excuse. And yeah, you know, and I'm just here, you know. You know, gloating a little bit, whatever. Sure, you can call it that. 222 people here. Thank you so very much. You can call it gloating if you want. You can call it Charlie chicken in, Charlie crowing a little bit on that. And I, you know, and I think I've earned it, bro. Like, I've earned it. I've earned to dance on Isaac's grave because that's essentially what this is. Isaac is done, dude. Like there is no coming back after Charlie on this shit. If you do, it's just you looking jealous as fuck. Mark McCartney, thank you so much. Says I wish you, Erica, and JC the best, and please try to stay positive. Love your channel and your vibes. Thank you so very much. I appreciate that. You know, and I do. I try to. I'm going to try my best to still stay humble because, like I say, at any moment, guys, you know what I mean. I can fall just like that. I had a drinking dream the other night. You know, I don't talk about it really anymore because it's not that often. You know, and they're not that severe. You know what I mean? But but I did. I had a dream the other night that I drank, and I woke up feeling bad about it and stuff, and I guess that made me feel good, you know, because I woke up and I'm like, damn, I dreamed that I drank again, but I feel bad about it, so that means I don't want to drink, you know. It wasn't like I woke up and been like, I got the thirst, you know what I mean? So I try to look at stuff, positive in a positive light, just like check this out, guys. I've been having dreams about dad, man. I can't remember the dream before this past one, but I had a dream about dad last night, guys. That at one point, I didn't tell you this neither, Jay, but yeah, I had a dream that we were urbexing somewhere. It was like me, Erica, JC, and like a couple other people. I think some other urbexers or whatever, and I'm not exactly sure what happened, but all of a sudden, it started getting really windy, and a hurricane started coming through, and we all started running through these buildings. It was almost like abandoned type apartment type buildings or whatever that we're all running through and holding hands and stuff. And it was all of us holding hands, kind of in like a chain or whatever, as we're running through like these apartment buildings and trying to find shelter, and we all started losing each other, man, until it was just down to me and dad. And it was me, dude, and it was me and dad. Oh, God. It was me and dad running through like a storm, guys. And it was really windy and shit. And then we got into a closet and then we covered ourselves up, with a bunch of clothes and shit or something like that, bro. And we just sat there in the closet, covered up, holding hands until the wind, which didn't go away until I woke up. Like it was almost kind of yeah, it didn't, like the hurricane, it didn't stop. Like it was still windy and going on until I woke up and had to use the restroom or something. But man, it was very touching, man. It just made me think like dad, is there with me, and his strength and his wisdom and his guidance, whether if it's not his spirit, then it's that. And it's with me, while as to help me weather this storm, bro. Dat guy Chris, thank you so much. I appreciate that, brother. Says Wolfpack since day one. As a slob mob, just pathetic. Here at 5 extra to help with JC. Sent someone Cash App. Keep being who you are. It says, hold on, I've got to go down, man. It says, you're good for JC. Much love. Yeah, well, real recognizes real, and birds of a feather flock together, and JC's kind of gone through it, and he's, a little lost like me, but I'm gonna help him. I'm gonna help show him the way, man, for sure. Josh Malchaski, thank you, and Chris, man, thank you so much. I was thinking about you, bro. I owe you an interview, bro. You're another person that I need to help out. Maybe get some help with some followers and stuff while I have this momentary rise and attention, as it were, man. 212 people watching. I normally have like 100 people watching, so this is just awesome. I love it, man. Miss Cottywomple says he is not making new ones right now. What's that? Not making new what? Yeah, Josh Malchaski, thank you so much. Says wishing you all the best, much love and positivity. And that's the thing, man. Like I can sit here and I can gloat and I can crow and I can ha 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 and I can sit here and poke 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 poke. You know what I mean? But like that's not good, bro. Like it's not. And overall, I'll still feel kind of shitty about it at the end of the day. Even though I don't know. We are yin yangs. We are good and bad. It's all about what you feed and what consumes you, and vengeance isn't what fueled my path to sobriety. Like it wasn't other people, it wasn't me wanting to say, it wasn't me saying I need to do this for this person. I tell you what, though, it really was me saying I needed to do it for Erica. I swear to God, like I, I said that I had to do it for me, and I mean that every inch of my body. I wanted to get sober for me. I was so sick and tired of waking up every day, or after every relapse, just feeling like a shitbag, feeling like a loser, and a disappointment, to everybody that loves me and that cares about my well being, and but also Erica, man, like I felt bad about her having to live with my shit. You know what I mean? I felt bad, like seriously. Like I said, I was driving in her car when I got into it with a bunch of guys and got shot at. I don't know if I told you all that story. I don't want to get into it right now, but I mean, people that live close by the house, you know what I mean? That I got into it with. They shot at the car and stuff like that, and I and got a good look at the car and all the stickers and all that shit. And I, as far as I knew, that they could have shot at the car while Erica was driving one day. Saw it a couple of days later and were like, "Oh, that's that punk talking shit." Boop, 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 and it's been my fault, you know. Or they see me at the store or some shit like that, and I don't even notice it. They're like, "There's that motherfucker," and then, bah! Like I would have deserved that shit. And I literally lived in fear for a couple of days there because of how close I shit to my home, and the nature of what went down and getting shot at and shit, and I'm just like, man, holy shit. I literally freaking kind of feared for Erica, you know, it was my fault, you know, and plus also, like I say, that also, I like, Erica didn't deserve to live in that shit. I'm an asshole when I'm drunk. Everybody knows it, hell, I know it, but I don't know it as much as you guys know it because you're the ones that are sober on the outside looking in, and I show everything, except for my cock, which some people says, some people say that I show my penis on Twitch. But that didn't happen. I showed my ass. I did show my ass on Twitch, and I saw a picture of that the other day, and I was like, damn, that's not very flattering, But I did not show my penis. I did not go that far off the rails. Otherwise, I probably would have gone to jail. But it was so funny because like the other day, I just happened to pop in on like Guest Mob Rewind to see what they were saying or whatever. Because apparently they were talking some nasty shit. I won't say about who or what, but so I just popped in to take a look. And as soon as I popped in on their stream, there's a way where we can see live chat. Let's see here. Participants. Let's see who's all here participating. This is just who's participating, I think. There's a way that you can look on here and see who all is watching. And apparently they saw exactly that I popped in. I swear to God, I didn't say a word. I popped into their live stream just to hear what was happening. And I heard, "Hey, Charlie." I mean, not even 5 seconds into me jumping in to the live stream, they saw me and they said, "Hey, Charlie, want to show your dick to an underage kid?" And I was like, "What?" And the next thing you know, there's some girl, "Yeah, Charlie, show your dick to an underage kid." And I was like, "Oh my God." I'm like, bro, I can't listen to this garbage. What the fuck are they talking about? I'm like, yo, what the hell are they talking about legitimately? And bro, that just goes to show that furthermore, like all they have is just fabricated bullshit. Charlie showed his dick to an underage kid. And I'm like, no, he didn't. Charlie, whatever. Then they were getting away with this shit for so long. They would just come up with that whatever, and people would be like, "Damn, Charlie, really?" And oh man, this is like overnight shit. Except for Isaac, he's still over there doing the crybaby. Lay on the bed, do the crybaby. He's doing the crybaby right now, and that's fine. Like I say, that doesn't do anything but further damage his the way he looks, his image which is shit, And yeah, Grasshopper Studios. We don't need to involve the kids, do we? Grasshopper Studios seems to want to involve the children. See, that's another thing that they like to do is involve the kids. What? Oh my God, what was that Isaac was trying to get his trolls to get naked pictures of Isaac, not Isaac, of Albert. Tina's Albert. They were trying to troll Tina's Albert into sending dick pics so that they can hold it over his head. Who remembers that shit? Oh my God. Like, oh God. It's funny, man, how they're always talking about children and pedophilia and this kind of, oh, dude, man, it really shows where their brains are at. And God, man, I feel for your kids, Isaac. We all feel. Miss Desiree Horton feels for those kids, and I'm pretty sure that she's still on that ass. I imagine that she is all over it, making sure that they have a good life, bro. Anyway, you know, blah, oh my God, here we go again. You know, like my mom said, you know, like all these trolls are trying to do is just bend to see, bend to see how far they can bend me before I break. And that's all they've been doing like since day one. You know what I mean? And yay! That's so awesome. Thank you so much. Got $20 on the Cash App. Woohoo! That's cool. That'll help me maybe get a skateboard. You guys want to see me skate tomorrow? Erica's like, oh my God, you are, huh? Bust my ass. Yeah, Erica's like, oh my God, I'm gonna have to take you to the hospital. Yeah. Huh? I don't know. Maybe. I don't know if I can do a kickflip anymore. If I tried one, it definitely wouldn't be on the stairs. So yeah. Jamerson says I was thinking about getting a longboard. Me too, man. That's what I want to get me a nice longboard, bro. Spend about $100, 120, $150 on a really nice board with the nice bearings and shit, you know, and just coast. Give me a nice longboard when we go out to Hunting Island or something like that. That'd be cool. I got to get my license taken care of, though, man. Shit. So I can get my Jeep down here. I still owe a few dollars on my damn child support, the whole COVID shit. You know, lost my job and didn't have one for about 4 months there. I did pay. I did pay for a good month there though until the checks ran out, and then I was like, I can't give anything out of unemployment. You know what I mean? So I got stuck on that. They've taken my license, and I got to get that back. So that's what I'll be spending my stimulus check on, probably. Depends on how much I get back, state taxes or whatever. That's my anyway. Yeah. Hopefully you guys will enjoy your stimulus check. PlayStation 5s have come out, and the new Xboxes are restocked just in time for stimulus. You know, so go figure. There. Trey is drunk. Says, you've been hitting any meetings lately? Man, I haven't hit a meeting since before I got sober, bro. The only meeting that I ever went to up here in Shelby, and this is messed up, man. They have classes or meetings at this Presbyterian church downtown, and I went to one, and I actually drank a fucking, excuse my language, I actually drank a damn beer before I even went to the meeting, man. So it was just so crap. I went to the meeting thinking that they could smell the beer on me, and they probably freaking could. You know what I mean? And the whole time that I was at the meeting, all I could think about was drinking. You know what I mean? Yeah, you know, so honestly, I didn't really find anything in the meetings. It was nice to go and hear and listen to people's stories and understand that you know there are people that can relate. But hell, I've got you guys here. You know, Rick Silva says, yeah, people started getting them checks today. Keep an eye out, man. I'm telling you, I got that biggie eye, man, on the account right now, man, waiting for that sucker to hit. You done messed up my my train of thought. Come on, give me a skateboard. Give me a skateboard. Damn it. Bro, if that stimulus check hits, then I'm definitely getting a skateboard. I'm definitely getting me a damn skateboard. Excuse me. Holy shit! Liberty and Hercules. Wow. Thank you so very much for that. What the hell? That is awesome, man. That's holy crap. That is really nice right there. Thank you so very much. I'm hoping that I can help you out help you guys out, as much as you guys, just do for me, just being here and shit like that. Plus that right there. Yeah, that is so wonderful, man. Hopefully y'all got y'all stimulus checks and y'all gonna go out and get y'all a good meal or something like that. Hopefully the whole pandemic hasn't got y'all down so much that you can't enjoy a little bit of the check. Thankfully for me, you know, I'm working right now. You know what I mean? So things aren't so bad. Holy crap, William. Wow. Thank you so much for that. What the heck? This has been an amazing stream right here. Wow, guys. That is just something else. Thank you so very much for that. Crap. That is wow. That doesn't go unnoticed, man. I know I've got to work a couple of hours, for that right there. This is what you guys are giving me right there, man, is more than I make all day, So, I definitely understand what it takes to get that. Oh, what the hell did he? Holy crap. Wow. William just dropped another one. Damn it, guys. I don't know what to say, man. That's just wow. To take JC out for a burger, bro. I'm going to be taking JC out to get his damn license. Screw a burger, bro. We're going to help JC get his license here soon, guys. We're looking for Jennifer to send us his Medicaid number here as soon as she can. We are setting up, and if she don't, I'll pay for it. I don't care. But we're going to get JC his glasses, and then we're going to get him behind the wheel. I'm going to get his permit, and we're going to get this boy driving. Hopefully, maybe he can get a stimulus check. Erica's mom is actually working on a stimulus check for JC. What? How about that shit? Jennifer said that she hasn't claimed him or whatever. You know what I mean? So he can go look into it himself. And he didn't get one this time or last time. And I think I read somewhere that you can still get the 600, JC. I think I read somewhere where you can still get that last 600 that you didn't get, that you quote unquote missed out on. Might be able to get that too. So like, hopefully JC could probably have $2,000 himself. And I'm like, man, don't you spend that on dumb shit, bro. Like, man, buy a car with that shit. You know what I'm saying? Try to get him his license. He get him a car, bro. Then he can just get his own job and just drive around and back and forth to work and do his own thing, man. Bro. Hell yeah, Jamerson. We are amazing, aren't we? No, I'm kidding, bro. You guys are fucking amazing. You and your mom and your dad and your family, man. You guys, I love y'all's closeness. You know what I mean? That's something that I really admire in you guys, and maybe even am jealous of just a little bit. You guys, your family closeness reminds me of Erica and how close her family is, and that's something that I really wish for my family as well. Hopefully we can get back to that one day. You know what I mean? We'll get back to that. I don't think we were ever close like that. I don't think we've ever had that kind of closeness that you guys show. But yeah, we are family, definitely, and you guys, that's what brought you all to us, and I know you guys are just so happy and excited to actually see some form of growth and repair and bonding, you know what I mean, take place after how long now? Like this freaking war has been going on for almost 4 years, man, far too damn long. You know what I mean? And there was, we've missed out on a lot, man. We've all missed out, not just not just our family, but our extended family, all of y'all as well. You know what I mean? Missed out on some golden years, you know what I mean? But here we are in the end, you know what I mean? And not even at the end, almost like a new beginning. Probable Cause says, Charlie, been watching for years but never comment much. Your growth is inspirational and always knew you were a good dude underneath, even in your dark days. Your light is now up front and center. God bless. Yeah, that is so awesome. William Horsley wants my Cash App. William, hold on a second. I'm gonna send it to you right now. Yeah, man, I'm so super happy and blessed about this light. You know, preceding me, man, because like I don't know, man. I know that I've messed up for far too dang long, bro. Erica Char. Oh, like I say, man, it's all every time that I mess up, man, it's just very soul crushing to me. You know what I mean? Just like Erica Charlie 82. Here you go, William. Erica Charlie 82. Thank you so much. Hopefully I see something from you because, like, yeah, man, Cash App as opposed to like Facebook or YouTube because YouTube takes so much. Hashtag travels together. What's that? That's not my pay. I don't think I have a PayPal. Give me that. Give me that stimulus check. Let me. I'm just like sitting here, like I want that stimulus. Like, nope. It took us a couple of days. I started hearing about people getting their stimulus checks like 3 or 4 days before we actually got ours. So Miss Baker says she is on the phone with Erica right now. Chrissy says you got to get rid of that from the chat. Who's in the chat? Somebody not supposed to be in the chat? Ashton, the Elvis fan. Hey, Charlie, just want to say you guys rock. Do you like Boogie? And why'd Grandpa hate Elvis? I don't know. Boogie's all right, I guess. I feel bad for Boogie. Look, every now and again I'll go and look, see what he's up to. Just because of the views. His views are just kind of tanked and shit. But I still feel bad for him. You know what I mean? Because he was on top of the world at one point. And now he's not. And I can understand like the transition that he must take. Whether he wants to or not. It's gonna happen. And I feel for him, I guess. It looks like he's putting some weight back on and stuff. Jordan, thank you so much, brother. I appreciate that. Hopefully you're having a wonderful, wonderful life up there in Michigan. And or where the hell are you at? Miss Baker says you are not allowed to post Cash App. Well, Mr. Chris Roby said that I could. Let me see here. Can I share my Cash App account on YouTube? YouTube. I don't want they're not exactly saying it. I don't know. Well, if you can't, I already did. I already did. I didn't go send the link or whatever, but yeah. So let's see here. Ashton Kennedy says you got a PS5, Charlie. I don't have a PS5. I was thinking about getting the new Xbox when it comes out, or not when it comes out. It's out. But whenever I want to get a new one, I think I'm going to get the Xbox, man, because I really want to play some older Xbox games. That was pretty much my Splinter Cell. I am a huge Splinter Cell guy, and can't play that on PlayStation. So I'll be happy to play that and Gears of War, Project Gotham Racing, and excuse me, and yeah. Jordan Hintzman says, Wisconsin, Charlie, the land of cheese. Yeah. That's what I said. What did I say? I said Green Bay. What's up with those cannibal sandwiches? Every time I ask somebody from Wisconsin, they're like, I don't know what you're talking about. But then I read it on the internet. It's got to be true. Cannibal. Oh, that's right. I'm sorry, Michigan. That's like right next door or something, right? I don't really have my geology isn't all there. So Rebecca Swelling. Hey, Miss Rebecca. How are you and Alex doing tonight? Much love to y'all out in Arizona. Hopefully, y'all are having a wonderful evening. Hopefully, Alex is going to get him some stimulus money here soon. You can go buy Alex a stimulus toy. We're all going to have ourselves a. I wish I can interpret that. La Sono Dependente Questo Hotel. Oh, hold on. For some reason, that doesn't seem like it's flattering. I don't think that's a flattering one. Let's see here. Ashton Kennedy asked about the Cold War. Uh-oh, that guy Chris just got his stimulus. Ow! Where's mine? Let's check. It's so awesome because also next month I'm gonna get me and Erica both, we're gonna get 3 checks next month. Nope. Please show me the money. Okay. Yeah, so I'm assuming that hopefully, at any point, they'll hit, I'll be able to go buy me a stimulus toy. Go buy me a skateboard. Chrissy says, "How do you check?" Well, if you've got direct deposit, excuse me. If you've got direct deposit, then it's just going to go straight into your bank account. Now they do have a tracking program. Guys, I had to rip it again. I'm sorry, man. It's actually making me hot, and I got to take my belt off. Oh my god, my belt is actually digging into my stomach with my fat ass. Ooh, I've been thinking about this new type of boxers for fat guys. You got your gut roll, and it'll cause your boxers to kind of like, if you're wearing elastic boxers, they'll flip down, and then your belt digs into your stomach. Well, we need something almost like maternity boxers, where it's a little high rise, kind of goes over the gut, and it's a little, yeah. Rebecca, thank you so very much for that. Says, love y'all's nature videos. Well, we're gonna have a little bit of nature stuff going on tomorrow. We're going to Lancaster. We're gonna check out the abandoned pool out there. Plus, there's also an old rotten skating rink right there. Plus, and it's right on the lake. So I anticipate some nature of that sort. Plus, Erica was wanting to go check out this old school out in Lando, South Carolina again, and they've got a place where there's an old mill, and I don't know if y'all remember. I was walking across a dam, and I was vlogging, and I've been there before, but JC's never been there, and I haven't been there with the 12, with the 4K. So, I'm interested in going back and getting some more quality shots with that. And just getting out, you know what I mean? Getting out, enjoying, the world for myself, as well as showing JC, and all of you guys, man. I love vlogging and spending time, with not just Erica, but all of you as well. You guys are awesome. And yeah, you give me more of a purpose to go out and explore the earth, man. It's wonderful, man. You guys are a positive inspiration towards me, and that means a lot to me, bro. You guys could be negative towards me too, but that all depends on me. You know what I mean? And how I portray myself to all of you. Like I said, it was really hard for you all to defend Charlie Chill, when the night before he's all drunk and hey, busting out all kinds of family secrets and shit, and just being mean for the hell of it. I would just get fucked up and just say screwed up shit just to make people go, oh hell, just to show I can be the evilest and shit, and it didn't work out in my favor at all. All it did was just show how mean I could be. I was trying to show how mean I could be, but I didn't realize that I'm actually showing people just how fucking mean I could be. You know what I mean? It was that double-edged sword, and for what? For why? For why? For me, it wasn't for me. It was for other people. I was very easily controlled, And, you know, like Isaac and them, they still try to control me emotionally. You know what I mean? They know that whenever talking about me doesn't work, that they know that they can start talking shit about family and stuff like that, you know, and that I would normally rise to the occasion on that. Um, but it feels like that. It feels like he can't use my family against me anymore. And that is one of the best things in the world, you know, because Michael came forward and he didn't say, oh, Charlie's doing good, but oh, obviously he wouldn't send my JC here unless he knew I was doing good, you know. But he did say that he wants to let the past go and he wants to let all the hate and all the anger go, you know. And I applaud that and shit, you know what I mean? Um, and Isaac sees that, you know, and what Isaac for some reason Isaac can't follow suit. He just can't seem to let that anger and that hate go, you know. I'm not going to let it go with him because I don't want to, you know, for all of you, you know what I mean? Because, you know, he is just not a nice person, you know what I mean? And because I don't have to let things go with him in order to work stuff out with my family. You know, he is not family. He is another entity, you know what I mean? And I don't have to associate with him at all. I don't have to repair shit with him. You know what I mean? In order to repair it with my family. Who remembers, man, how many times has Isaac tried to say, I'm gonna be the one that's gonna bring the family back together and only me. It's only gonna come through me and through my live streams. You know, and I'm like, screw you, it's not happening, you know? And the old Charlie's bad, Charlie's not good. You know, they would try, they would see that I wouldn't sway, and then they'd just fall back, you know. And it's so wonderful, you know, to actually have that ability now to repair, you know, family relationships without this fat fuck constantly trying to put insert himself, you know, at every opportunity. You know what I mean? To try to get what he can get out of it, you know, through me, over me. Before Charlie, what about me? No, but what about me? Well, not Charlie, what about me? You know, just like I thought. Well, yeah, I ain't gonna say it. I ain't gonna say. I ain't gonna bring other people into it. You know, because we all know how Isaac is. He'll damn, yeah, he'll dox, he'll harass, he'll make up lies and bullshit. When we just like it better right now, him doing the crybaby, you know. Here I go again. Dang it. I'm telling you, I fall down that wormhole. But you know, it's really hard, man. It was almost 4 years of abuse, guys. Like, granted, I wasn't doing myself any favors by relapsing, you know, but nobody was making it easy for me. Every day I woke up, it was something new, some new bullshit lie. You know what I mean? A new friend being harassed, you know, some new obstacle thrown my freaking way. You know what I mean? Just because I was existing, just because I was resisting, you know, because I wouldn't shut the hell up, you know, and I'm never going to shut the hell up. That's just something that's just going to happen, you know. And I've learned that there's a way to do it. There's a way to approach all of your issues and your problems. And that, you know, is what it's going to take for me and family. You know what I mean? Like, just because you're going to say what you feel you need to say doesn't mean you got to say it in a certain way. You know what I mean? So it's all about tact and approach, and I've learned that through staying sober. You know what I mean? And I'm still learning it. I'm not going to sit here and say I don't ever lose my cool, and that my frustration at times won't get the best of me, and cause me to be a little short sighted. You know what I mean? But I always I always root myself. I always stop myself. You know what I mean? There was a time where, man, I don't know how many people got watching 200. Still nice, man. Who remembers back when I had almost 3,000 people watching that night back over there? I forget where it was when I busted out with everything, and I was talking so much crap, and there were so many of y'all that were like, Charlie, stop it. Charlie, stop, man. Charlie, stop. Quit, Charlie. Just go to bed. Turn it off. You're wasted. And I just wouldn't. And I just kept going and I kept going. I wasn't listening to anyone. including myself. There's probably even a little voice in the back of my head that was like, chill, chill. And I just wasn't, and it was because of the alcohol, it's because of the anger. And there is something to be said about being pushed to that limit. You know what I mean? To being pushed and pushed and pushed until finally you're like, man, fuck, like you snap, you lose it. And I did. I lost it that night, man. Almost 3,000 people watching. I don't know how much super chats I earned because I didn't get none of it. The channel got taken, and I woke up the next morning and was sent was taken to the hospital. Said either go to the hospital and get yourself psyche evaluated, or you go to jail. What do you want to do? The cop was like, "Do you want me to replay this live stream last night?" And I was just like, "Man, no, don't." And it was the live stream that ultimately got me terminated. You know what I mean? But I was pushed until, pushed into making the wrong decision ultimately, for real, And it just, I don't know, man. It's still taking some adjusting. I was sitting there at work today, man, just thinking like, shit, everything's good. Holy fuck. Like, like everything's good. Like there's no beefing, between in the family. At least not, on a surface level. There's still some troubled waters below, that we'll ultimately have to take care of, privately, amongst ourselves. And then if we want to share with y'all, then by all means, let's. But you really got, I don't know. There is no healing to be done, on live stream, and on video and shit. This all happens, behind the scenes and behind the curtains, and and yeah, just I don't know. Life is an enigma, and I'm just thankful that, I don't know. I don't know. Like I say, shit happens, and we can either sit there and dwell on it, and we can just, build it up, or we can, fix it, And like I say, I'm choosing who I decide to fix it with. Like Isaac gets no pass, Slob Mob gets 0 pass from me. But family, you damn right. Damn right, I'm totally down for fixing shit with family, no matter what's been done, what's been said. They, I love my family, and they deserve love and respect. You know what I mean? And that's something that I want to teach to JC right now. And I want to show him, you know what I mean, that, it's about respect. Being a man, it's about showing that respect, and it's also about earning that respect. You know what I mean? And just because you're supposed to respect people, it's about who you respect. You know what I mean? It really is, bro. I'm not gonna sit here and show Isaac the same respect that I'm gonna show family. I'm not gonna show a piece of shit respect. You get none from me. You know what I mean? And that's the way it should be. I think. You know what I mean? So respect's not cheap. It must be earned. You know what I mean? And then when it comes to family, I kind of feel like I wasn't showing a certain amount of respect. When I sit here now and I think about Jennifer, working her ass off and dealing, with the problems that a single mother of 4 deals with, while she's working, a single working mother, she deserves a great deal of respect for that, and I see, and I have a certain amount of admiration for her that I know that I've never had before. You know what I mean? Whether it's her doing good on her own accord, or whether it's me being sober, I think it's both. I really do. She's doing really good as well. You know what I mean? And that's what really prompted me to say, hey, let me help you. Let's bring JC up here. This wasn't really me helping JC. I want to help JC all that I can. You know what I mean? To help him, do his thing. But like the biggest thing was for Jennifer. I wanted to help Jennifer, because man, damn, I'll never forget the time that she was living in Somerville with her ex fiance Jamie. The great. I'm not gonna talk too much shit, but I'm gonna talk a little shit. The great fire captain of North Charleston, right? The great responsible, right? I remember Jennifer was working at Walmart, and she had to ride this rinky dink ass moped like 10 miles to Walmart down this stretch of highway that was only 2 lane, and that freaking 18 wheelers were constantly whipping down. I was always worried for Jennifer. And Jamie wouldn't fucking take her. I swear to God, bro, Jamie had to drive by Walmart every morning into town and through it, and wouldn't take Jennifer to work. And he was also off the other days. He only worked one day. So, anyways, I remember this one. Jennifer had to deal with all that shit constantly, while she was working decorating cakes at Walmart, just to have something to bring a little money in to feel good about herself and shit. Oh my God, dude, I'm about to cry. And I remember I woke up one morning and she was, damn kind of cussing and shit, bro, raising a lot of hell. And it was pouring down fucking raining outside, bro. And fucking Jamie had done left her ass. I got to go to work. And she couldn't get the freaking moped going, bro. Dude, she came inside fucking crying, bro. And I couldn't help her. I didn't know shit about the fucking moped. And then JC went out there and cranked it, finally got it going after like 5 minutes of sitting in the rain and shit. She tried hard back then, and I didn't see it in her. And I feel bad for that. Feel bad for that, and I think about that kind of stuff, and I see her now, she's doing so well for herself, and I want to help her out, so brought JC's ass up here. Gonna show him a good time. Like I said, I'm not gonna sit there and crack a whip on him and make him feel uncomfortable and pressured and stuff like that. Not too much pressure anyway. I'm gonna show him a little bit of pressure. I'm gonna apply a little bit of pressure. It's like, slowly but surely until he's got a handle on it. Miss Baker, damn right, says there's a lot of stuff we don't see until we are older. You are very much right about that. Like, I really feel like I'm a whole different man exiting my 30s than I was going into my 30s, quite honestly. And I really feel like there's a huge change that I've been going through like the last like 6 months or something. While pretty much my sober period here, last 6 months, I feel like, like maybe the first 3 months was still groggy. I was that 90-day haze, had to detox or whatever, man. I really feel like these last 6 months, though, I've been seeing things in such a different way, and deeper, and longer, like I'm really starting to think, like I said, starting to think more long term, and while thinking long term, it causes me to reflect upon my past, and yeah, man, thank you, Mrs. Baker, for everything, like I said, me and Sandy, no, I mean, me and Erica, we sometimes we don't always get along, and stuff, but she always keeps it real with me, you know what I mean? And she always, seems to show me love, even whenever she's not happy with me or something like that, or I don't feel happy with her or something, but I mean, yeah, she is a lot like you. I told her yesterday, I said, she is only the great woman that she is because of her mother. I told JC we're talking about you. I said JC. I said Miss Sandy, Erica's mom is nicer than Erica. The only reason Erica could be as nice as she is right now is because of her mother and her grandmother. And and yeah, Erica was like, "You got that right," and I was like, "I know I got that right." And I'm so super thankful, you know what I mean, that you guys entered my life when you did, because I really didn't, had nowhere else to turn. I was scared, to involve anyone else in my shit. You know what I mean? Like everywhere I went, everyone that was helping me was being attacked and stuff, and I just didn't, y'all did too. Y'all went through it as well, but you stayed beside me, and showed me love, man, and continued support even, when I fell, and I mean, that means a lot. It really does. I'm thankful that I didn't push you guys away before I finally found it. You know what I mean? Because people can do that, man. They really can. Like they can have the best person in the world on their side, to help them. But if you're not wanting that help, you know what I mean, and you're constantly screwing up and pushing away that one person that is the best, chance that you've got, eventually these people just have to walk away. You know. And even people that may not be, just people in your life, you know what I mean, eventually walk away whenever, they just can't take it anymore. They can't watch. They get tired of watching you suffer, watching you go through this without trying to repair it. You don't even want to change, and they won't come back. Some will never come back into your life. You just have to accept that. But most of them won't come back into your life, until you actually do something yourself, and that's what I don't know, that's what I always try to be there for other people. That's like whenever I talk some shit or realness or whatever, I mean, it's tough love. J Cool the Messiah, thank you so very much, brother. Says Wolf Pack, always loved your vids. Keep positive, man. Definitely. Last couple of days, for some reason, man, like I've just almost started getting sucked back into like a certain amount of negativity, while things are looking good, and I've had to kind of check myself, you know what I mean? Like, yeah, like I don't want any form of negativity to come out in my videos or my live streams are usually sometimes my live streams will have the negativity in it, especially whenever we're talking about, you know, uh, slob mob and, you know, shit like that, other tormentors of my past, that I am now currently on top of, like I said, I try to stay in check though, because, 1 minute you're here, next minute you can be right back down here. You know what I mean? And I am, I am the case study of that. Am I not right, man? Trent Allen, Michael is at it again. That you came back 3 days ago. Well, I guess I am back, kind of. Like I came back into the picture. You know what I mean? Like, yeah, whatever. In a way, I kind of am back, ain't I? Like, in a way, Charlie's back, right? 239 people watching. Wow, that's a good number right there. Thank you so very much. The most that I've had watching ever on this channel, man. And it's because Charlie came back, right? Because they've acknowledged that Charlie's doing well and that, that Charlie's helping out family. And I appreciate that, man. But like I said, I'm not gonna take advantage of that in any way, other than using it to motivate me, positively, motivate me to stay the path and continue to do right. You know what I mean? Because those that are meant to be in your life, they'll be in your life when it's meant to be. You know what I mean? And sometimes you got to go out and you got to find yourself on your own. You know what I mean? You got to suffer in this world. No true revelation or growth, has ever been accomplished without suffering, bro. Nothing solid was ever gained, the easy way. The Super Gaming Player 101 says you look good. Thank you. I feel fat as hell right now, guys. I feel like I'm the fattest that I've ever been. I'm highly bloated and stuff, and I don't feel healthy. Other than the fact that I'm not hungover every damn day, and I'm not adding alcohol to what I've already got going on, which has been a lot of energy drinks and stuff, So, but thanks, man. Like there is something to be said about 9 months of no toxins, of no poison, of not ingesting injecting myself with poison. Ingesting. I didn't inject myself. I never went that far down the rabbit hole. But I used to drink the shit out of some booze, man. Dougie West in the house. What is up, Mr. Dougie? Oh man, what's up, bro? Hopefully you're doing all right over there, man. Hopefully you're next, man. I don't want to force anything, That's one thing that I've also learned. You can't force a reunion, or you can't force people to acknowledge, your or to want to be in your life, you know what I mean? But I do, Doug, I do hope the best for you and Bridget, man, because these are the years, you know, every day that you miss, without having your daughter or without having your father, you know what I mean, in your life, is a shame. It really is, bro. And I'm not going to point any fingers other than to say that you both, you know, I'm sure you both are kind of hurting, you know what I mean? There's a little something missing, you know what I mean? And I wish the best for you, Doug. I really do, man. Like I say, I'll never forget when those idiots over there, man, the only place you had to go, you know what I'm saying, we're sitting there with a camera recording you, trying to make it seem like some nefarious, deviant pedophile crap. You know what I mean? And there Doug is in his truck looking like the world has just beat him the fuck down. Everything he owns sitting on the back of a damn pull along trailer. It's sad, man. You know, and I could say, I know you and Bridget have been through a lot of things have been said and done. You know what I mean? But I mean, I can promise you that not more has been said than done than it has with me and the family. You know, you and Bridget haven't gone nowhere near down the rabbit hole as far as me and Michael have. You know what I mean? And if there's any sort of opportunity for us to reconnect, as a family and under some form of understanding and respect amongst one another, then I know that you and Bridget can too. You know what I mean? Life is short, man. Taco Cat says life is short. It is tragic. It is difficult, but can also be beautiful, loving, and kind. It definitely can. Life can be whatever you make it. You know what I mean? And y'all have seen me personally. I try not to speak for other people. You know what I mean? Because that can cause whatever. I speak for myself when I say that you guys have definitely seen me make the worst out of a situation. You see me make the best out of a situation. Erica, she tells me that all the time. We can make things worse and we can make them better. You know, uh, you can make them worse or you can make them better. You know what I mean? And that's 100,000% true. You know what I mean? It's really up to you. It was really up to me whether I wanted to live in this hell or, to quit drinking and face my damn demons, and overcome them, And here we are, and I'm super happy about it. Zara Kiki, thank you so very much. I appreciate that. Lisa Varner says she does love him. She's hurt. We get it, bro. That's human. It's that's only human. You know what I mean? To love and hurt is like that. Can't no fucking body in this world hurt you like family can hurt you. That one person that you love, that person that you hold dear. You know what I mean? That you put up here. That is in your heart. Nobody can hurt you worse than that person can hurt you. You know what I mean? Like, man, like, yeah. And so I get it. I understand it. You know what I mean? That, and it's hard to get over and it's hard to move past at times whenever it's so deep rooted. You know what I mean? But there's always a way when it comes to family. There's always a way when it comes to family. You know what I mean? Especially, like I hope, Doug, I really hope that you're doing well, that that you're trying to stay, you know, positive and on the right track, and that you're not letting any trolls or anybody continue to make you talk about the situation and talk shit. You know what I mean? Like, because these trolls and these haters, that's what they will do. They'll come on there and they'll say something negative or whatever to get you to respond and start talking shit about, you know, Bridget or Michael. And it's usually Isaac. It's usually Isaac or Guest Mob acting as a hater under some pseudonym to talk to, because they have to cause that rift. They want that rift between you and Bridget, you know. And if they can come on there as a troll, nameless troll, to get you to talk shit, you know what I mean, then that's what they'll do. You know what I mean? And it wasn't me. I didn't get them to say that, you know. And I would jump to that all the time. Oh, well, Michael said this, or Jennifer said that, or yada yada, you know. And that would make me go, ugh, like, damn it, they did say that, you know. And damn them, I love them and fuck them, you know. And you know, and I was controlled by that, you know what I mean. Hopefully, you know, you aren't, you know, your emotions aren't. Says I got that under control. Good, man, because that's all these fools need, man, is to have us on here saying that that we're talking shit about, you know, Michael or Bridget or Jennifer or whatever. You know what I mean? That's all that they need for to take the Michael and them continue the hate and discontent. Adam Ritter says Isaac doesn't want you and Mike to get alone. If Mike and you get back together, Isaac may be gone. Well, he won't be gone. He'll just be back in his cave where he was before. You know what I mean? Like, him and Michael have been friends for 10 years now, probably, I guess, something like that. So I don't really see Isaac really going anywhere, especially with his ego. You know, these last few years, you know, Isaac's really had his head's really inflated to, you know, something that greater than he's not. You know, he's a big time rapper. He says he's buying a mansion, he's buying a Tesla. He makes 10 grand a month. You know, it's like you just see him spit out all these, you know, propped up, you know, visions of himself. You know what I mean? You really see what he's about, you know, just that ego, you know, that really drives him. You know what I mean? So I can't really see him being completely gone, you know, but really his days of lording over Charlie, you know, and controlling the family, being the segue, being the concierge, the bodyguard, the cleanup guy, you know, like, those days are done. You know what I mean? Nobody likes Isaac anymore. You all see Isaac for who he is, the bullshit lies in which he operated for so many years. You know, you see it. I mean, how many here? We got 233 people here. How many of you disagree with me? How many of you think that Isaac is a good guy? That Isaac is this superior social justice fighter that's fighting for good? I mean, who actually here? I'm being honest. Who here actually truly believes that shit? And say it with a straight face too. Mm. Oh, we got here. The Jordan kid says me Nigga. Oh, well, there you go. There are some people that do believe him, but I mean, they're the ones that are fucking just as vile. Look, they're me, nigga. What kind of shit? That shows your character right there, bro. Can we not use that word? Like, geez. And so, like, you know, like, but it's over for him. Like, the days of lording over Charlie and being Michael's concierge and Michael's mouthpiece. Oh, Michael doesn't like Charlie. Michael's not mending stuff with Charlie anymore. Like, he tried that too the other day as well. I noticed that somebody had was like, he was like, yo, because how do you like Charlie and Michael mending bridges? And I noticed that he retweeted that, talking some shit like, they're not mending bridges, I guarantee that. And then, like, 2 days later, Michael does a video, Charlie's back. And that it's too, you know, we're getting too old for all the hate and stuff like that. And I bet Isaac just laid on the bed and did the crybaby. Lay on the bed, do the crybaby. He's still doing the crybaby. And yeah, man, I don't know, man. Like I say, I don't try to get too much into the negativity. uh, yeah, I don't know, man. Just like, yeah, rock and roll says now people are gonna clip that Charlie and say you said the N word, even though you were just repeating what's. Well, that's what they do. Like, I love it. Just like they said that I showed my wiener on Twitter. They said Charlie showed his wiener to little kids on Twitter, and Erica was like, "Where? Not Twitter, Twitch." Erica was like, "Let me see the vid," and they actually even showed a vid of me acting like I was gonna do it, and then they purposely blurred a spot out. It was like, "There, that's when he did it. We're not gonna show the real thing," but Erica's like, "Here's the whole video," and they still to this day are like, "Charlie showed his cock," So like, people are all used to this shit. You are all used to this by now, and the only ones that are gonna go along and laugh at it are the 30 or 40 cross-eyed mouth breathers, that call themselves slob mob. Julianne and Larry. Yeah, why are you so amazing? Like, these are the only motherfuckers that believe their shit anymore, What did I see up there? I saw something I wanted to respond back to. Yeah. Is there any way you and Mike would ever do a video together again? I mean, like, who knows, man? I'm sure that all of you would like to see that. I'm sure all of you would like to see some sort of reunion, and then maybe us doing some sort of like ghost hunt thing. Like, hey, man, I'm coming down for 4 days to Edisto Beach at the end of the month, Michael. If you want to get together and go do a ghost hunt, we're going to go check out a haunted crypt on Edisto Beach. We're going to go check out some spots where Ace Ventura was filmed, and also just a local park and shit. We're going to go to the beach and shit, man. I mean, if he wants to get down on that, we can do some videos together out there and shit. I'm sure you guys would fucking love that shit, It's kind of, I don't want to dump on Michael or nothing or his content or anything, but, maybe a shot in the arm, maybe a little change, a little switch up might be something that would possibly do the channel some good. You know what I mean? Getting out and enjoying the world, and, taking his camera crew with him, to see the world, because it's so beautiful down there in Charleston and that area. So much that he can show, man. We take him straight to the Forrest Gump house, where Forrest did his running. How many of y'all remember that vlog I did with the Forrest Gump locations? I even had myself a profile picture running down the Oaks, man. It was one of the coolest days of my life. You know what I mean? Michael has so much opportunity, and Michael has so much potential ahead of him, to really make a wonderful life, you know what I mean? And some wonderful content, you know what I mean? Uh, if he wants, but that's, I don't know. Like I said, I don't want to talk any shit, and I don't want him to be like, huh, he thinks yada yada or whatever, you know what I mean? I'm just sitting there talking, trying to be hopeful, you know what I mean? And be nice and cordial. Miss Brandy asked, I hope that you and Michael can be nice and cordial, And honestly, we did send a message. I won't, like, he did answer my message, whenever I said something. I won't get into what I said, but I did send a message right before JC got here, to make sure that we would be cool, that there wouldn't be no shit or whatever. And he sent a message back, and I was like, oh shit, hey, So okay, send another message to him, and that was about the extent of it. You know what I mean? Hadn't heard nothing back from him. I guess there's really no reason to really kind of, to stay in contact, you know what I mean, for JC's purpose, you know what I mean? If he needs to contact JC, he knows how to get in touch, with JC, you know what I mean? So there's really no reason for me to be JC's middleman, the middleman for JC, you know. If Michael, if there was ever, but if there was ever a message on there, it was of something else, hey, I would, definitely talk back, like I say, he had said something to somebody, because Tuna said a couple of weeks ago that, kind of smelled it in the air, and she was like, yeah, Michael and Charlie are good again. And then Isaac was like, no, they're not good again. And then he went on one of his troll accounts and said supposedly Charlie and Michael are good again according to Tuna. And then Michael was like, no, we're not good. Every time I reach out, he slaps me in the face or something like that or whatever, you know. And I immediately thought about, you know, all them times, you know, that I had been using, you know, like, I mean, there was no like, you know, there was no continuity there. I'd be like, I'm sorry, I didn't mean to say that or whatever, you know. And then 3 weeks later, I got drunk and I'm saying it again, you know, trashing everybody and shit like that, you know. And there really was no grounds for repair, you know, and that could definitely be what he was basing his claims on, you know. And and yeah, so I mean, this is kind of all. I'm really excited to, you know, this to be able to show him and shit. And hell, I got JC here. I'm sure JC can be like, yeah, Bubba, Charlie's drinking again. Come get me. Send me home. Get me a bus ticket the fuck away from this fool. You know, they can ask, hey, JC, Charlie drinking? JC, tell him. You know, like I say, usually you can tell when I've been drinking, though. Hey, you know what I mean? Because I'm haywire. You know, no filter, no fucks. You know, and and yeah, plus I'm slurring and all that shit. You can just tell. You know, and yeah, you know, so like the proof is in the pudding. You know, we can sit there and say all I want. Oh, I'm sober, I'm not doing it and drinking anymore or whatever, but um you know, until I drink and then I get messed up and I start talking shit on YouTube and everything again, and y'all are like, well, it doesn't look like you're sober, Charlie, you know. So I'm glad to actually be taking them, you know, positive, you know, real steps forward. You know what I mean? And it shows, you know, and how great life has become. Chris Roby, much love, brother, says, I believe this is the start to you rebuilding yours and Michael's relationship. Y'all just don't fuck this up. Laugh out loud. I would love to see you and Mike film together again. I mean, you know, like, yeah, like I say, I mean, who knows? I can't speak for Michael. You know what I mean? I can't speak for any hurt or anything that he still harbors or whatever. I would definitely be in more of a mindset to explain past things to him, you know what I mean? Or whatever. Or, you know, if he just needs to let it out, whatever. You know what I mean? That too, you know. We'll see. You know what I mean? I definitely am not going to mess up, you know, my on my end, you know what I mean? You know, to, you know, cause any damage to what, you know, we could repair, you know. I'm gonna stay sober, bro. CK, thank you, man. Says Charlie, how about the scorpion tube challenge? I don't know what the scorpion tube challenge is. I know I've got the tube of terror challenge up there though, and JC was asking about that, but I don't really think JC can handle that. That's some hard stuff right there, man. It's not even a full tube, and we wouldn't do it, man. Yeah. Yep. Let's see here. Logan Williamson says everyone has demons, but they don't define us. What defines us is how we fight those demons. I mean, amen, bro. You know, but I, you know, try. Yeah, I don't know. Don't remember the demons. Remember the fight. You're right about that. You know, like I don't glorify the demons. Um, I don't know. I don't know. Don't glorify the demons, you know what I mean? But I definitely, you know, I don't know. I don't know, man. Demons are fucking crazy. And they can consume you and oh man. I don't know. I feel like I've talked so much tonight, man. I've let a lot off my chest, guys. Wow, it's almost like it's almost like I've come to a point where I'm just like, okay, what? Like what next, man? Like, and that's where we are, guys. Really, what next? I'm super excited. You know, I really am. I'm hoping for the best. You know what I mean? And I'm going to continue to do my part. You know what I mean? To make that, you know, hopefully make that happen, guys. Miss Stephanie Roby says, Charlie, you know, Chris and I have always supported you. Keep living the good life. You have to love yourself, and I believe you do now. Get that Jeep going. Damn right. I appreciate that, you know, and like I see that y'all are always like commenting on Mike's videos and stuff too, and on his posts and shit. Y'all love the family, you know. Y'all love us, and And yeah, y'all haven't really taken any sides in this whole debacle, where, at one point, you know, Isaac and the Slav mob, that's all they wanted to do was push this whole itinerary of, which side are you on, you know what I mean? And I'm glad that you guys kind of stayed in the middle. I was still getting messages from you and Chris privately and stuff. Y'all were some of the ones that kind of had to go private with it, a little bit. But I understood, and I still appreciate you guys much. Oh my God. Chris says, I've been around for a long time, and this is the best version of Charlie I've seen. What was your original channel? Was it something like Charlie Badfish? It was Charlie Badfish, and it's still up. Oh, Chris sent $20 to help you guys. Thank you so much. That is awesome. Yay. Cool. I guess she says you aren't allowed sharing Cash App. So Miss Chrissy says, oh well. Like I say, man, I'm not so sure how long that this channel is gonna last anyways. You know what I mean? Like I guess, technically I'm not supposed to be, YouTubing and shit like that, you know what I mean? But I'm still gonna, once this channel, goes down, I'll just open up another one and we'll get back to it, but yeah, I kind of maybe this channel will stay around a little bit longer. If me and Michael kind of work it out and get things organized together, being he's the one that I wronged. Perhaps if he were to turn a blind eye or something until I screwed up again or something, who knows, I love YouTube and I enjoy doing it. And I do like getting bigger numbers and stuff like that. It kind of thrills me to see like a little place like South Mountain, you know what I mean, get 13,000 views. Even if it is y'all just wanting to watch me and JC, I still enjoy watching, having, big number videos with big waterfalls and stuff that other people will see. They want to see what the Rainbow Falls look like. They're going to see the most viewed. It would be us, but that's not why I do that, because frankly, I don't have that opportunity anymore. You know what I mean? So I still do my videos for you all, I still appreciate the little side income that comes along with it, and the camaraderie that comes with it, you know what I mean? And like that keeps me going and I appreciate it, and I'm gonna continue. Like also another reason I do these videos is for myself, 20 years from now, I want to be able to tell Erica, hey, pop in the bridge video, pop in the Cooper Center, pop in the when we went to the vineyard or whatever, what have you, I can go back, I can go back and look at these years, you know what I mean, with fondness and laughter, and I'm pretty sure that once I get that age, there will be things that I forget, you know what I mean? Like the older you get, the more that you forget, you know what I mean? And I want to be able to kind of look back and have these videos, spark my memory, I can remember, how the trees smelled on the, under the hot bright sun, trees and grass, they let off a smell at times, strong as hell, and I, just maybe watching the sun filter through the leaves and shit may take me back, to that mountaintop in North Carolina, when I'm 65. And yeah, that's another instance of that long-term thinking that I've adopted here, this last few months, that's really kind of helped me stay straightforward, when you're living for today and you don't really give a shit about tomorrow, you know what I mean? You really have no incentive to do right. You know what I mean? You're living every day like it's your last, you know what I mean? And just don't have any hope for tomorrow, and I fell into a cycle of fuck it. Like, fuck it. I can't get any better. Screw it. You know what I mean? I might as well drink again today, and man, it's very negative mindset that just continues that downward spiral, and I'm out of it. Oh my God, guys, I'm so out of it. But like I say, I stay thankful for being, for going through all those trials and tribulations and all those problems and stuff, because, you know, in a public light, man, millions of people have seen me fall. Oh my God, how many millions of people? 1.5 million watched Charlie get taken off in the ambulance with his red hair. And this is real life right here. Oh my God, it's so damn cringy. But still, it's a learning lesson, bro. And it was a learning lesson, not just for me, but for a lot of you as well. You know what I mean? Now, now that here I am and I've overcome all of that, it really can be a learning lesson that you all can take. If any of you are struggling from addiction or loss or, family problems, excuse me, just look at me. Just look at Charlie Chill's timeline. You know what I mean? And I was down for a long time, guys. I kept myself down for a long, long time. Until I didn't. You know what I mean? And it can happen just like that, guys. Just keep that hope in mind. If there's any of you out there that are that think that, that it's not going to happen, you know what I mean? Like, something good can be right around the damn corner. You know what I mean? I'm not going to put any blame on you, but I will say, just try a little bit. Just try just a little bit and see what you get back. You know what I mean? It may not be something big and something grand. You may have to kind of, use metaphors, to find that silver lining, but it's there and it'll keep you going. You know what I mean? And look at Charlie. Look at me, man. And just be like, yeah, what would Charlie Chill do? And don't do that. Think, what would Charlie Chill do? And then don't do that. So, yeah. Tomb Bomb's channel says, you see how Mike got the vaccine. I did see the vaccine. Yes, I did see the vaccine, and it was I think I'm gonna get one. Proud of him, man. I think I got to get mine. I think he did something like a prank or something like that. So I don't know exactly maybe what you're talking about as far as like see how he got the vaccine, but I did see that he got it, so that's cool. I appreciate that. Oh shit! I see. Oh man, Hobby Psych XLX Cornbread XLX. Oh my god. Oh my god. I hope. Who is that? That sounds like somebody that might know a little something right there. Yeah. Oh my god. Well, you don't have it exactly right yet, so I'm not going to say anything. Let me see. Julie Ann 2021. Checkmate. We ride hard and we play hard. Y'all don't play that hard, man. Y'all are pretty fat. I don't see y'all doing too much physical activity. I noticed that Isaac did leave the house the other day and took a picture in the car still, but he was hanging out in the Walmart parking lot. Let's get out the house for a little bit. Let's go to the parking lot so I can take a selfie. And he wasn't even looking at the camera. He's like, what the fuck? Like, who is he? Super Fats? Oh, Super Fats over there, man. Neck beard all down here. Hanging out in the Walmart parking lot. He had ticks on his face. Don Vito said he was in his handicap van. Zigzag laughing says he was at Walmart. The fucker was at Walmart. Fucker was in the Walmart parking lot posted up. That's where you can meet Slob Mob in the Walmart parking lot. There, Miss Julianne. Meet your Slob Mob overlord in the parking lot. Julianne, meet your Slob Mob overlord in the Walmart parking lot. Oh my God, here we are going out to waterfalls and fucking all mountains and all kinds of crazy places. This fucker's out here in Walmart parking lot taking selfies and his disabled minivan. How embarrassing, bro. How stunningly embarrassing. And he hasn't posted anything tonight, bro. He's just sitting here taking this roasting. This pig is straight taking this roasting tonight. Man. And I'm just thankful. I'm so thankful for this shit. All right. Let's see here. Instantly. Somebody's like, yo, delete your Cash App right now. So let's go ahead and delete the Cash App. I cashed out. Yeah, I don't know about all that shit. You know what I'm saying? Damn it. Like I say, man, still if they take the channel, I don't care. We'll just start another one. Like I say, the channel, this isn't how I make my living, you know what I mean? Like me and Erica, we both have really good careers. I would say jobs, but we actually have ourselves careers now where we have opportunities to move ahead, you know, at an exponential rate. So I'm not so worried about losing the channel anymore. You guys know I will always be here. How do I delete the Cash App though? Change account type. I'll have to figure that out because yeah, I mean, you know, I don't want to give them anything to work off of. You know, they're gonna try at every chance that they can get. You know what I mean to you know, cause me some sort of grief or whatever, or be able to say, "Ha ha, I got Charlie" or whatnot. So, you know, this is just how I live my life, guys. You know, I've always huh? Crazy. Okay. Yeah, you know, like I don't know. I've had to try and just cover my ass at all, you know, turns, man, the last 3.5 years, man. Says just make the stream private. I mean, I could probably just delete the stream, right? I'll just delete the stream. I'll pull a slob mob move. No, I won't. I want to keep this up. I want people to see what I say. Unlike Isaac, you know, he talks all his shit, and then he behind a blocked account, mind you, he got me blocked. And then also when he goes live, and then he has to delete the account or the live stream like immediately. How the fuck? Let's see how to. Look, oh my god, I didn't even type it all the way in. Support something else. Okay, let's go ahead. Support something else. Account settings. Close my Cash App account. All right, so that's it. No more Cash App account. Yeet! Oh, hold on a second. 3 6. Click, click. And we'll remove app. Delete app. And we're good. All right, so fuck it. I don't care. But like I say, you know, I just try to cover all my bases and shit. You know, Rebecca says, "Why are you closing it?" Apparently, they say you're not allowed to share your Cash App. Of course, I didn't share the link, but still. I'm just a little nervous, you know what I mean? I'm not trying to break any rules on YouTube or anything like that no more. Um, and trying to be more mindful of what, the rules actually are. What are the rules? You just don't know, what the hell they are sometimes. I know that people can take advantage of these Cash App things, and PayPal, and try to really scam people out of money and stuff, and really poor mouth. Isaac, he likes to start drama with people, for money, and I'm sure that he's abusing the whole PayPal and Cash App account shit. And you can just see how these applications and these programs can really be used for nefarious deeds, for ill-gotten gains and stuff. So I mean, like, I'm not going to sit here and knock on the fact that you can't share these links on a public video or whatever. I'm sure that you know if any, like, per se, if any of y'all wanted to send any money to me or another subscriber or something, perhaps that's something that would be done like private message. Just like most of our donations and stuff that we get are actually through Facebook Messenger. We've got everything kind of set up through Messenger, on our account and stuff. Doesn't cost anything. It's instant. That's how we normally do it, because um yeah, it's more personal. I really like to, when people donate and stuff, I really like to know who you are and be able to thank you and share pictures and stuff like that with you. If I were to purchase some sort of item, with your donation, I like to kind of share what we're doing with what's been, given to us. So that's why we don't use PayPal or Cash App. So, yep. Yep. Belfast 2448 says, "What's your Facebook?" What is my Facebook? Where do I find my link at? I'm Charlie Green, Shelby, North Carolina. There's my profile picture. Oh, look how beautiful me and Erica are. Okay, we're a little blurry. Oh, look how beautiful. Yeah. 320 likes on that. Woo! We got a bunch of likes on that. Don't you love that? Wonderful. Looks like a happy couple right there. Two Away says, during talking about Boogie, you picked a Boogie and rolled it. No, I didn't. Did someone just poot? Are you in there farting, bro? Damn. You outside farting? You sure about that? So, wow. Anyways, man, we've been here for a little over 2 hours now, man. Wow. Thank you for joining. We still got over 220 people watching. That is amazing, man. I really appreciate all of you joining, man, showing your love and support. I don't think I've seen one bad comment here tonight, man. That's cool. Yeah, like Bodie. Well, yeah, see, I won't say it. Bodie McBoatface. Isn't this the guy diddled his Ken? I mean, that's something you got to ask them. Like, I can't clarify that. I'm not the one that brought those accusations out. So you can't. I'm not the one that you should ask. I will say, however, though, that JC, they've decided to let JC come stay with me and stuff. Would you, if you diddled your kid and shit, would you let your child go stay with somebody that forced themselves upon you or something like that? Use your noggin, your brain, think about it yourself. Like I said, these aren't questions that I can answer. You know what I mean? These aren't questions that I'm responsible for, quite frankly. You know what I mean? Um, if you see something that kind of leads the contrary to belief, or something that doesn't make sense or add up, then maybe follow that line of reasoning and that line of thinking. You know what I mean? Whenever you really just agree and go off of what people say, contrary to facts flying in your face. You know what I mean? Um, then I don't know. Then you're really prescribed to only one theory, and yeah, just a troublemaker. This is like another guy that I said is one of those trolls that actually try to get you to talk bad about the family and shit like that. Unfortunately though, and the only reason that I'm addressing him at the moment is because unfortunately these are things that obstacles that the family might end up having to face at one point or another. You know what I mean? Like, I mean, shit was said and done, like we can take care of this behind closed doors ourselves, and don't have to explain anything to anybody, but be mindful that these are things that we'll have to end up dealing with for a long time, because some shit that shouldn't have been said, unfortunately was said, So if we can take anything from that, don't go out there and say shit that you can't take back. You know what I mean? That uh yeah, that you have to live with. Brandon O Productions, thank you so much, brother. Says you are an inspiration, my G. You've been a lot of help. Proud of you, man. Like if my mistakes and screw ups, help one person, bro. If it helps you, then it was worth it for me, bro. Quite frankly, that's the way I look at it. Just yeah, life for a life, eye for an eye. You know what I mean? If there's any good to come out of all of this bullshit, you know what I'm saying? Then I'm super thankful for that. You know what I mean? And yeah, hopefully I can continue to help, show you the right way to go, bro. The right direction. You know what I mean? And and yeah, I'm gonna continue, like I said, because I'm gonna continue to try to do the best I can, and enjoy this life the most I can. That's where I was talking earlier, talking about how we look back on our childhoods and our teenage years, and we regret and we mourn, or we like, we miss, we suffer this nostalgia trip. You know what I mean? Saturday mornings, 13 years old, eating cereal, watching cartoons, and playing video games and shit. Not a care in the world, But don't you know you can still recreate that right now? I'm going to recreate that in the morning. You know what I mean? I'm going to wake up like a big old kid. I'm going to get me a big old bowl of damn Trix Fruity Shapes. Watch me some Simpsons for a little bit. Watch maybe something else. Play some Jason. You know what I mean? In my own house, in my living room. You know what I'm saying? Damn, doing it my way. Nobody gonna come in there and tell me to keep it quiet. Well, Erica might. You know what I mean? But my way, you know what I mean? And in a lot of ways, I'm gonna have more fun tomorrow morning than I did that Saturday morning when I was 9. You know what I mean? Worried about not waking people up, or no control over what happens the rest of the day. Yeah. Nuh-uh, man. And I enjoy it, dude. I just got butterflies in my stomach. Holy crap. I got butterflies in my stomach thinking about tomorrow morning. So cool, man. But yeah, coming up on 10 o'clock anyway, man. With a little over 2.5 hours, I think I'm gonna hop off of here, man. I really appreciate all of the donations, man, all the love and support, bro. I think I made freaking damn $300 tonight, $350 probably tonight, bro. That's incredible. That's freaking damn almost what I make in a week after taxes and shit, almost. And so I mean that means a lot. I mean, I really, that does. Does it? Hold on a second. Wow, I make a lot more than I thought. Not much more. Anyway, yeah, man. Bros. It's like it doesn't go unnoticed on me, man, because I understand how hard it is to go out there and earn a dollar. You know what I mean? And what it takes. You know what I mean, to give that dollar up. You know what I mean, to somebody else. Out of the name of charity, bro. And it really means a lot to me, man. And like I said, we're definitely going to do some good things, with these donations, and also, with y'all's trust. You know what I mean? A lot of y'all are bringing that trust back to me, you know what I mean? And you're being hopeful and wishful, and you want to see good things happen, you know what I mean? And I don't want that trust to go abused, you know what I mean? I want to respect you all as well. And yeah, make the most out of this opportunity, bro. Because like my friend Ginger Duffield, I love you, Ginger. Where is that book at? I think it's this part right here, the identity book. Might be identity. It's this guy Jake's anyway that talks about how you've got to be in that position whenever that brass ring, whenever that opportunity comes by. You know what I'm saying? And these opportunities don't come by that often. You know what I mean? Once every few years, every 5 years, once every 10 years, sometimes once in a lifetime. You'll never get the opportunity again. And you're definitely not going to seize that opportunity unless you are the best person that you can be. You've got to be at your top shape. You've got to be ready for that opportunity. And you don't know what kind of opportunity it's going to be, where, what sort of adjustments you're going to make, how you're going to have to hop on that horse. You know what I'm saying? But you're going to have to be able to do it whenever it's time. You know what I mean? And I really feel like I'm at the top of my damn game right now. I mean, I am right. Yeah, like Chris said, brother, I really do feel like, man, I am the best version of Charlie Green that I've ever been in my life. You know what I mean? And to have this opportunity, in this moment, of I don't know, you know what I mean, of great confidence, of great belief, you know what I mean. It just means a lot, bro, and I feel really excited. Like, bro, I can do this, man. I can do this, as long as we have others that are willing to work and to compromise and to possibly, to not possibly, but to have to trust, you know what I mean? That I'm sober, that I'm doing the right, that I'm not just wheeling and dealing, you know. We actually have to come together and communicate and shit, relationships, or whether it's your wife, your girlfriend, or your brother and sister. Communication is always like half of the relationship. I'd say sex is almost the other half. But that's only for the girlfriend. Yeah. But yeah, man. So I'm just gonna continue to do the right thing. For the right thing, for the right reasons, and just stay hopeful, hope for the best, and just be thankful for every opportunity that I'm given, and try to take full advantage of that. You know what I mean? So, oh, we got 183 still watching. That is awesome, and over 200 likes. Holy shit! I must have been saying some good stuff tonight, man. Over 200 thumbs up right there. Michael Anthony says, "How do you get over drinking?" I messed up really good, bro. Like I said, I got myself shot at, and I ended up living in fear for the next few days over not just my safety but also Erica's. I was living in fear and remorse, and man, I swear to God, I just told myself I didn't want to live like that anymore. It took a real certain amount of resolve, you know, to just not, dude. Here I am, dude, 9 months, So Trey is drunk says you need to tell that story. Well, I've told it before, but I didn't tell it to too many people. I'll have to tell y'all the story of the last time I drank. June 5th of last year. June 5th, 2020. Charlie Green got shot at. Blip, 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 blip. And I got shot at like 4 fucking times, dude. Oh my God. I'm laughing, but it ain't funny, bro. Like, seriously, it shook me enough to stop me from drinking, you know? So, but I'll have to get into that story with you guys one time. Yeah, Chris says I that story. Yeah, so I'll definitely have to get on that soon. But anyways, I'm gonna go ahead and get off of here. Coming up on 10 o'clock, I need to play a little Jason, hang out with JC for a little bit, see what Erica's doing, and then go to bed. We got us a day happening tomorrow, and Hopefully I can get me a damn skateboard to go skating. Oh, let's see. Let's see if the stimulus hit yet. Face ID. Recognize, fool. No. Well, any day now. Any day now. We are. So, anyways, man, I appreciate you all for watching, man. I love you guys. Brandy Renee, Zigzag Perez, Cademon, Anthony Cruz, Stephanie Urbina, Cademon, that guy, Chris. Thank you for turning that wrench. Don Vito and Rasperger, Don Vito. I'm trying to find me some Viva La Bam. I want to watch some Viva La Bam, bro. Edgar Garcia, Chris Roby, have you a great one? What happened with the football? Did you get one? Yeah, we got our football, don't we, Jay? We played. We went out and threw the ball. JC was like, I want to throw a football. We went out and threw it like 5 minutes one day, like 5 minutes the next. Huh? Now you want to be an NFL star. I thought about maybe taking JC to the Clemson campus, and then we could just sit there and throw the football. We could play a little catch out on the lawn or something, and then JC can actually say that he played football at Clemson. You'd be able to literally say you played football at Clemson just by us playing a little catch on the campus. Dougie said hello. And he said, hey, dude. He said, hey, dude. So, yeah, man. Anyways, guys, I'm going to jump off of here, man. Take me a break. Oh, man, this is a good stream. What do you guys think, man? Yep. 218 loves, 168 still watching, man. That's still more than I had watching before. That's pretty cool. I try not to get hung up on numbers and shit, man, but I appreciate it, man. It shows that more and more people are having faith and belief in me, you know what I mean? And that right there also motivates me to want to do even better, bro. Like I said, I missed you guys, man. Freaking missed you guys. I hate when we fight. You guys don't turn on me no more, damn it. Well, I was doing so well until shit fucked up. You guys loved me. Let's not fight again, please. I understand. Let's not fight anymore. It's over. It's done, right? All right, guys. Hobby Psych, man. Thank you so much. Trippin' Shumbi, I love you, bro. Roy Orr, much love to you, Roy. Thank you for always having my back, man. Eric Sumter, man, appreciate you, bro ham and cheese. I'm a Charlie chicken and cheese. Miss Cottywomple, thank you so much for joining us and always being there on our side. Miss Cottywomple is another one that could have been like, oh yeah, I saw Charlie smoking crack, or whatever, just to try to get some attention or fame. And she didn't do that neither, man. Rebecca's been a good friend of ours for well over a year now. And tomorrow we're actually going to go check out the spot where me and Rebecca we first hung out. I don't know if she's going to join us or not, but we're still going to go nonetheless. And yeah, it's the first place she ever showed us. So I remember that. 2 years, she said, yeah, whatever. It's all a blur to me. When your life flies by when you're having fun, So, anyways, guys, all right, I'm going to bounce off of here. Liberty and Hercules, thank you so very, very much for that generous donation. That means a lot to us. And we definitely have to do something special for that and give you guys a good special shout out. And hopefully you guys gain a few more followers. You know what I mean? That's because it does, man. You followers aren't just followers, man. You guys are like friends and stuff. You guys are extensions of the family. I don't feel like I walk alone like I did back in 2013 and 2014. You know what I mean? Everywhere I go now, I know that I can just post something online on Facebook or Twitter or something, and one of you or two of you or five of you are going to be there for me. You know what I mean? You're going to have kind words to say, even a reaction on my post, from you, you know what I mean? And it means something, it really means a lot, dude. And it helps keeps me going, bro. And I want you all to know that, I love you all, bro. And like I say, man, I went from being on top to being down low, and missing you all. the feeling like I'm back on top again, and you guys are all coming back, bro. And I want you to know that I learned something while I was down. About I don't know about the importance of community, you know what I mean, and camaraderie and friendship, and not screwing your friends over, with your own shitty behavior, you know what I mean. So yeah, I love you guys. It's really, yeah. And I'll try my best not to shit on you guys no more, man. You know what I mean? Well, I don't shit on myself neither. All drunk up and puking and all that crap. So, anyways, guys, man, Bree Vegas, Junior Gutierrez, Trippin' Shumbi, Big Belly Cartoons, Mama Behind the Phone. Have a great night, Anthony Cruz, PvP sign. Have a great night, Stephanie Urbina. I'll be getting my shot here soon. Big Red Machine, Belfast, Michael Anthony, much love, Wolfpack. Turkish Wolves right there. Turkish Wolf kisses to all you guys. Travis Eastwood, Chris Roby, have a good night, man. You and Stephanie and the fam. Dawn of the Dead, Kevin Zerfus, much love to you, bro. We still got to hang out sometime soon. Jimmy Melendez, Miss Cotty Wample, you have a great night. March 17th, you will have had this channel for a year. Yeah, we'll see how long it lasts. It probably ain't going to last forever, and I'm okay with that. We'll just rebuild. You know what I mean? And we'll be back stronger than ever, but next time too. So Robert Hara, have a great one, man. Trey is drunk. Peace out to you, man. Dawn of the Dead, Bryce Prophet, Austin Ramsey, Anthony Cruz. All you guys, man. Ending it here. Have a great night. And I'll let y'all next time, man. Going vlogging tomorrow, bro. Should have some fun. Maybe I'll get a skateboard and what the hell? Oh, edit. Okay. Maybe I'll get myself a skateboard and bust my ass for you. We'll see. All right, guys. Have a great night. Later. Oh my God.